living in my second fucking penthouse. I don't even stream. I'm just fucking living the motherfucking dream. You are here because women have told you you're pathetic. How sad is that when the most pathetic gender, the female gender, the inferior gender, they're telling you they don't want to suck your dick. Excuse me, ladies. You have no choice, because today we're learning how to infiltrate your minds. And I've mastered this at the nightclubs. 5 years working and studying women and men of power and how they behave. And the number one rule is indifference. I'm indifferent to what, I am indifferent to what her opinion of me is after I ask her out on a date. Stacy, we're going out Friday. I like steak. What do you mean you can't do Friday? Because Amy here can do Saturday. I didn't ask her yet. You're going to do Friday. So Saturday is better. Oh, sorry. Okay, we'll do Saturday. I'm not going to ask. Right? They're dumb bitches. When you have abundance, more women means more women. Just like in sales, when you sell more, you sell more. So if Zerka sells a Toyota, if I sell a Toyota, let's say I sell 5 of them on Monday, and I'm working commission. Oh, I think I've done my job. I'll go home. No, if you sell 5 Toyotas, you can sell 10 that day. If you sell 0, you'll sell 0. It's about momentum. If I pick up 5 women's phone numbers at the club, immediately I'm supposed to have friends around me that say, Zerka, you're on a roll? Get all of them. And I get 20 fucking phone numbers that night, Saturday. But if I have a bad night, I don't feel like talking to them. You don't feel like talking to them. They have the fucking mind of a fucking squirrel. They're retarded, and you're afraid to talk to them. If you're afraid to talk to them, don't force it. All the red pill guys are going to tell you, hey, just go and fail, man. Go farm trauma. Don't farm trauma. The more bitches that say, get away from me, creep, I'll pepper spray you. The more trauma, the more you'll be afraid of them. And is there anything more pathetic than being afraid of a woman? That bitch already low HP bleeds once a month for no reason. It's like an MMO character just walking through the field. They like to drop HP in the field, in the forest, for no reason. And everyone in the party, the guild, is like, what happened? What happened to our cleric? He's low HP for no reason. They just bleed for no reason. You're not afraid of these fucking clowns. You make up like clowns. Makeup in pagan times and ancient times and Egyptian times, we're only for the whores. Pressure point earrings were for the whores. Let's get to it. Okay, let's react to one of my pickups. This is Zerka picking up whore number. We'll start with Jenna. I think Jenna's a good one. I have a whole team behind me. I'm going to be talking to them. Or Cup of Chai. This is the one they wanted me to do.
I gotta make sure chat can hear you. Chat, can you guys hear him?
Hello.
So I'm calling this bitch live. And my clout's very low, like 1,000 viewers. Hers like 400, and she's been hit up by all sorts of famous people.
Okay, they can hear you.
But I cuck all of them.
No. Okay, wait, they can't hear you. Hold up.
Yes, they can. Yeah, they're lying.
Now, what state do you want the woman to be in every time you walk in a room? You know a woman respects you if she stands up straight when you walk in the room. They always do this. Zerka, touch their hair. But if they don't respect you, they do this. Zerka's here. Right? You want to have authority and play. If you can have authority, I can protect you. I can kill anyone. And a lot of times, guys go for authority being guarding always. Like, I can protect my woman. Well, if you look at it, who got all the women Twitch or the nightclub? And there's good-looking, rich, clouded up people around me all the time. So how did they lose to me? Why did they all lose to me? Is because Zerka's not a guard. Like, he's not a shield. Like, if I'm with Zerka, I'm protected. No, they actually think Zerka's going to beat the shit out of me. So they want a sword. They want a guy who walks in the room and goes, shut the fuck up, you dumb liberal cunt. They actually want an active sword, even if it means that they have to join his war. Why they need a man in motion? The shield is not in motion. The man is the sword that is manly is cutting through everything. That's why women like forward, forward, forward. If not forward in life, you go fast forward. That's it. Go, go, go. Never stop. Never fucking stop. Women want offense. All right? Everyone thinks it's just to protect themselves. No. They want to know a psychopath is inside of you, ready to kill everyone, including her. I know it's very weird, but it's because they feel that one day they'll snap into psychosis and do something to harm their children, and that the husband, the father has to stand up. They don't trust their own minds. And why should they? They're fucking women. Let's start with cup of chai. This bitch, let's be honest, okay? These bitches are not on my level at all. But would I let her suck me off? I mean, look at her. Get her zoom in on that editor. Let's be honest, this fucking little Middle Eastern slag, she's kind of cute. Fuck the shit out this bitch. What do I know about her? In this conversation, she reveals to me her veteran MAGA boyfriend asked her for his birthday to peg him with a fucking dildo on some faggot time. A conservative, and she got traumatized. She put a strap on and fucked him with a dildo. You think I'm joking? Wait till she reveals it. Let's play the video.
Okay, they can hear you. Nope. No. Okay, wait, they can't hear you. Hold up.
Yes, they can. Yeah, they're lying. Don't listen.
Wait, now say something.
Listen, Chad.
Now they can hear you. Okay.
Listen, Chad. You guys are just a bunch of ATMs. Don't talk. Just money. Okay.
Everyone's saying yes.
Oh.
Okay, John.
What do I call you? Chai?
My actual name is Zara, but you can call me Chai or Zara, whatever
Ara?
works for you.
Like Zara?
Zara, yes. Like the
With
store.
a Z?
Yes, sir.
Say swear. You said Ara.
No, I said Zara.
Like the store?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you cheap. I'm kidding. Zara, you're in Oregon, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How was your day?
It's good.
Okay, so she said my name is Zara or something like that. I'm like the store. And I kept going back to like the store. Listen to my tone. Anytime you call a woman for the first time, her anxiety will be high. Why will her anxiety be high, John? No dating coach for the last 20 years can answer this. Read sexist psychology. It's the only real psychology in the world. Read Sigmund Freud. Read Carl Jung. Go even earlier than that. But Freud said it best when he said, a woman's greatest fear and only thing that reoccurs in her head, the only thought that reoccurs in her head, is that the man she's on a date with will strangle and rape her to death. And it's really about killing than it is about the man's pleasure. Like, he gets pleasure from killing. They're obsessed with this idea. This is why if you pull up in a Ferrari as a Chad, hey, Amy, jump in. They hesitate. But if sexy ass Amy comes to me and sees the shiny wedding ring I have on and says, hey, I want to suck you off in the alleyway, you and everyone who's watching this video, we'd all start hey, it's my turn. It's me first. We'd all start, we'd all take our rings off, go get our dicks sucked, repent, right? It happens. Men are not afraid of women. So why the fuck are you afraid, you fucking pussy? Women think you're trying to kill them. When you're in the fucking Uber ride, and she goes, come home with me, her anxiety is shot through the roof and spiked, because she knows she's implying, you're gonna fuck me. Stranger, you're coming over to fuck me, or I'm going to yours to fuck, for you to fuck me. Her anxiety spikes, and that's when most people cuck themselves and talk themselves out of the pussy. In the Uber ride, everyone's done this, I've done this. When she locks it in, come over so we can, immediately stop talking, lean back, spread your legs wide. This is the Uber ride. I didn't know they have frozen yogurt here. Full casual. Number one thing you're going to remember about the date, okay? Before tone manipulation, which is like very few pickup artists go into detail about this, let's just give you a strategy about tone. One, let's slow everything down. Bullet time. Think of the Matrix. Think of Max Payne. You have to press the shift button. Think of any one of those kind of games. Anytime the hot girl walks in, that's exactly when you press the button and go bullet time. What's bullet time? Bullet time slows everything down in the video game or the movie. Bullet time means your voice and hand movements become slow and almost we're switching from solid to liquid form. So, hey, Stacey, I want your number. Very solid. Oh, he's an authority. Now you need her in a state of play. Hey, what's up? Now it's more liquid. These two sets of minds in the psyche, we have broken down with our team here. I've done all the work, let's be honest. But they're going to package it. The herbivore and the carnivore. The beta male and the alpha, the lunar and the solar, the moon and the sun, the passive and the active principles of the psyche, the female and male sides of the brain. That's all you have to fucking know about dating. That's it. I was good at picking up girls. When I mastered this, I realized I wasted a lot of time and money. It is not okay for you to say, well, I'm Zerka, I'm a big guy and scary and loud, so I'm alpha, I'm a carnivore. Therefore, I don't have to master how to be beta. You have to master to be beta because they need the hot and cold to actually drop their anxiety to zero. The alpha can only drop their anxiety like 60, 70% really. What do I mean by this? Watch any one of my pickups. You'll see a very almost faggot flamboyant side of me. But you'll never call me gay because you'll be in awe of how the girl is eating it up. Like I could have herpes and warts and I'm winning her over. And you'll see me do stuff like this. You know what's funny about you? Now look how I did that. Look how I did that. You know what's funny about you? Pointing at someone is very, very, very scary to the human. They go, oh, are you singling me out? But when you slow down your language and point, it gives them a signal that there's no danger. For example, if I was to do, you are crazy, that's way too intrusive. Amy, the thing about you is you're so pretty, you get away with being mentally ill. Like you're so fucking stupid, like fucking dumb blonde, right? What did I do there? I softened the whole insult. Why did I neg her? Why did I spiderweb the negative to her? Why? The negative isn't to just take down her ego so you can fuck her like the pickup artists say. It's to show her you're honest. For example, if I tell a woman stuff I don't like about her on the date and stuff I do like about her, I'm less of a criminal, murderer to her, less desperate. I don't want pussy. I want to get pussy while I'm telling her that chew with your mouth closed, fucking whore. They need fair. Give a woman the world and she will give you a divorce. Give a woman what she deserves and she calls her parents and says, I found the right one. He's an adult. He puts me in my place. He's going to take care of my kids when I have kids with him. They need fair. The father is fair. When the father's not there, it's chaos. When the father's not fair, it's chaos. They need the most rare. And the most rare is the most fair. Amy, chew with your mouth closed. You're disgusting. She's literally a fucking goblin, right? Understand how to manipulate the room, okay? When you speak with 100% confidence, don't do it because I told you to be confident. Do it because you mastered something. Karate, your career, basketball, whatever. And link everything she talks to the thing you mastered. So for example, let's say give me a job. It's something that I'm, architect. So I'm talking to her about, let's say, what's she talking to me about? Give me a topic, any topic women talk about.
Talking to you about her friend that just broke up with her boyfriend.
Oh, your friend broke up with your boyfriend? You know what's crazy about that? I've never actually been broken up with because I'm a fucking architect. Like, I build the fucking world. What did that guy do for a living? Yeah, he's a coach. Exactly. He's a football coach. He's a fucking volunteer coach. Immediately push everything else in society people do downwards, away from your career. Why? Because it shows the trajectory that you're headed somewhere. Because women are all about return on investment. They say John doesn't have to be rich. He just has to have ambition. What is ambition? Meaning, I want a strong outcome. 80% chance John's going to be a millionaire being an architect. They want return on investment. When you invest everything into your career and do not make it the biggest thing, bigger than everything around everyone, then really you're kind of saying, hey, the highest level of life you can go at is average. But when you say, no, I will be the greatest architect the world has ever seen, first New York I will conquer, and I'm already halfway there, that's all you got to do. Another thing, a lot of pickup artists that they don't want to admit this, all right? When it's just to fuck them, which I don't really recommend, but happens, like we all do it, lie. She wants you to lie to her. I'm telling you when I say this, she wants you to lie. If you're not a surgeon, but you're becoming a surgeon, you're a fucking surgeon. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Let me sell you. Come out with me and say, oh, I'm just in school right now. No, you're a fucking surgeon, bitch. If you're studying to be a lawyer and you're halfway done, you're not studying. You work at a fucking law firm. You make photoshops of yourself in the office, living that life. And it's not for women, right? That's secondary. I know that's big to you guys, but what did I do before making all this fucking money? And really, like, I worked hard, and then I worked smart, and I barely work, and I'm fucking make what are we on our 5th line of passive income? 5th fucking line! And I'm just getting started in the business world, because really, I'm more about projects, I'm more of an artist than, fuck that. Now I'm learning everything how to win. Every which way how to win in the business world. You need to see the vision. I spent money when I was broke, and I swear to God, this is real. Ask Diminished, ask anyone in my Discord. I spent big money on photoshops of me in a fucking penthouse. And I kept telling him to redo it until it's realistic, then make a whole different copy that I didn't help him with, just so it could be fresh in my mind and become a memory, and then it'll become real. Football players only kick the ball in the net when they see it go in. And knockout only happens when they already knocked him through his face in their mind. When I saw myself in this fucking penthouse, what happened 4 months later? Okay, I hustled harder. I made more phone calls. I got to go to this podcast, this. I did more work because I knew I belong here. I don't belong down there on the first floor with you fucking rodents. You need to see it. What happens when you see it? You'll have a Photoshop of yourself in a penthouse, stuff like that. I'm a lawyer. Oh. Then you'll have an assistant. Oh, it's Bonnie. You give her a name. You make a whole metaverse, fake world that you inhabit. And you'll see that your real world will start meshing with everything you think about every day. And then lying becomes very easy, where you go, no, my assistant Bonnie will actually help you get there. She'll order you the Uber. Now, you're going to get her the Uber, but it's going to be a third party, apparently. When you start using your imagination and forcing it on everyone around you in the real world, everyone in the real world starts to build your dreams for you. If not, They're either destroying your dreams or building someone else's. When I can show you guys on video, when I go out as a lawyer, I am a lawyer. And I'm so convinced I'm a lawyer, I can sit with attorneys. And they, who have never heard Zerka, the name, in any law firm, will believe it because of my confidence. When a woman's stupid, she's going to believe you right away. When she believes you're the lawyer, that you're in law school, you're getting the pussy. It's not deceptive. She's deceiving you. She's taking your money, time, resources, and heart. She'd break your fucking heart, you little faggot. You need to understand psychological warfare. If you do not lie, chances of getting the pussy, you still get it, but you're spending more money and time. And at this phase of your life where you're buying my program, we never spend money and time on whores. We spend that on our careers. We cut all costs. Everything that's inefficient, we cut out, unless it's inefficient because it damages our faith. For example, if you're a Christian, fucking bitches doesn't make any sense. But you still have to go on 100 dates. You don't have to fuck her. You still have to master this. This helps you in the sales world everywhere. You need to learn women because unlike your career that'll make you $10 million, women are the only people on earth that will take half of it with your kids. Okay, that's take one. Let's do take two.
You're rolling.
Yeah. Okay. Let's react to this fucking bitch. Okay, so I said, how's your day? Laughing as in, I don't have anything to say to you. You're a stranger on a call. And I'm kind of laughing that I'm even doing this. It has to be casual. Women need to be put in a state of play. That's all they are. Honey, I'm home. Play. That's it. That's it. Anyone who's ever lived with me knows Zerka's bitches are either giggling or screaming that he's screaming at them. It's always play. Aggression is only for discipline stuff. 80% is play. When you feed a woman play, her mind says, thank you, I don't feel like I'm aging. And she spends more time doing makeup and exercising. She goes, holy fuck, my life's better with this guy. If you feed her, let's talk about politics or anything serious, she will feel like an adult in the adult world. And what is the adult world? Well, it really begins when we're teens, actually. And that's when we start killing ourselves. The adult world is cold. Everyone wants to run from it. That's why we fucking build this shit to hide from it. Children do not kill themselves. Teenagers do. The only difference is the adult attribute of sexuality that starts to intersect the two. You need to understand her second greatest fear besides you murdering her. Let's go to Freud again, Sigmund Freud. The man who said dreams are wish fulfillment. If you have a dream that you're getting raped, you feel you deserve it. You hate yourself. What is self-hatred? What is self-aggression in the good old days? Textbook. Depression. Another thing, being gay is mentally ill in those textbooks. I don't know. Let's look into it. Do women need to be in a state of play all the time? Yes. Play is what? Unpredictable, meaning hot and cold, herbivore and carnivore. Mwah. Fuck you, cunt. They need both. Of course there's carnivores that just give fucking alpha all the time. She won't leave him. Yeah, that happens. There's herbivores that'll keep their bitch for 40 years before she breaks their heart and they think that's a win. Yeah, whatever. I'm not those guys who say, a herbivore can't do it. I just say it's an uphill battle. Damn near impossible. I only want my warriors of dark maga, my cocaine crusaders, my villains of liberalism to master hot and cold. Because when you master this, you realize I'm finally telling the truth. I actually snapped on her when I was angry and kissed her when I was happy. I'm being my full self. When you start living in that level of truth, you come a lot closer to Christ. You easily become more religious, fuck less bitches. When you're an honest guy, you go, man, I'm glowing, I'm so honest. You guys look at me like, well, John, you fuck so many bitches. I used to fuck 500 bitches a month. Now it's 2 to 3 teenagers.
How's yours?
It was great. I was gonna turn this thing off. We've been live the whole day, but I was like, you know what? Before I turn this off, you have the same eyes as my best friend Haz. He's Lebanese, and he's got these like, what color is that?
I have brown eyes.
Is it? No, I have brown eyes. No, you don't.
I have brown eyes. I wear contacts. I have brown eyes.
Really? So you don't look like Haz?
Who the fuck is Haz?
It's my Lebanese.
So I said to her, you have the same eyes in a slow. Remember, tone manipulation, we're going to go with speed first, right? And this doesn't mean be corny. Hey, I just get out of bed. It just means slow everything down. And sometimes I'm so extreme that I know telling Zerka, hey, slow down your talking when you're with your crush on a date. I know Zerka's not going to listen because it's like, it's too much, it's fuck, I'm surging. I cheat. We cheat to win here. We cheat. We don't fucking sell no fake package like every fucking dating channel. I go on a 4-hour fucking hike, get totally exhausted before a date with my crush. Then on the date, I will be so exhausted, I'll always be answering 4 seconds late after she asks me something. Indifferent. Look, it feels like I don't even want to be there. Barely laugh at her jokes. Barely try for my jokes. But what do I do before all this? Spend so much time looking at her socials till I'm so horny and jack my dick. Never come. I'll be so horny at my most exhausted state. These are very contradictory, but you need horny to come win over the girl when you're that exhausted. It's the only thing, right? And you won't win her over like, I'm going to win her over to fuck her while I'm exhausted. Nobody wants to do that. But you will do everything in your power to set up. Next time you see her, you'll fuck her. Now, when she picks up on that idea, he doesn't want to fuck me tonight. He's got something to do and he's tired and something like, what? Immediately she feels safe. There's no conclusion. He's leaving it for part 2. Wait, is it because he doesn't like me? Is that why he's leaving it? He's unsure of my fucking, am I not hot today? Okay, I'll just wear something better on the next date. And immediately, and sometimes even verbally, I'll say, because I'm very straightforward, I'll be like, we're not fucking tonight. Okay, we're not fucking tonight. Stop that fucking anxiety shit. Lower your shoulders. And she'll be like, John, I'm not anxiety. I like that approach. You don't have to do the verbal right away because you guys aren't all like me. But the point is, when she gets the idea that there's no fucking, there's no being alone with her, and there's no chance of a murder. Another thing, plan a boys' night literally 1 hour after your date. If I take her to the wings bar to get chicken wings, and then, goodbye, she goes home. Immediately, the boys in 1 hour pull up to the wings bar to get drunk with me on social media. You really think you're going to be on a date with your crush nervous? You're going to be like, oh, fuck, all the boys are coming after to clown me if I was simping. So, I want to tell them a good story. And you'll be thinking your boys. The boys come over. She sees on social media. You walked away from her after the date because you had something better to do. And if you're smart, there'll be women there too. But it doesn't have to be. This is a social setting that there's potential of better women. She needs to know your life is moving on without her. That's it. They're called chicks because they want a nest. Meaning, they're not just taking you. Hey, I want Zerka. No, they want the penthouse. They want the nest. Zerka on the lifestyle. When they get Zerka on the lifestyle, it's fucking impossible for them to dump you. But if Zerka can't pay the bills and we got to lower it, can't be in the penthouse, got to go 10 floors under, we can afford that one, not this one. That's when the arguments start, right? The financial insecurity, that's what drives their anxiety back up. Remember, women are whores, money-grubbing whores. Is it because they're evil? I want to say yes, but no. They're thinking of their kids that they have not had yet. And they're thinking you come inside of them and left them without a hut. So, I'm not an evolutionist, kind of like, just saying, in their mind, it's not an evil thing, Think about it like this. If you had a daughter and she said to you, I'm dating Zerka, but he's not in the penthouse anymore. He's at the first floor and he's getting evicted, actually. That's when you'd be like, okay, maybe I'm not that red pill. My daughter's life's going to shit. Let's finish this. So basically I said to her, you have the same eyes as my friend Haas. Why do I always do this? On every time I talk to a girl, I always compare her to a homie, the hairiest homie I got. Every single time. For some reason, I don't know if it's just modern women. This is something I'll tell the truth, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the transgender is now the most popular. But have you noticed? You noticed this? The biggest fear women have for a casual conversation is when hey, are you trans? Have you ever done that to a girl and they freak the fuck out and you could fuck them easier? I know our parents wouldn't get what I'm saying, but in our time, it's like a big fear because there's trans girls that kind of look like women. And they're afraid of that. Like, women get very uptight when we talk about AI robots. They're actually afraid of being replaced by some fucking robot we can fuck. For some reason, when you compare your crush in an endearing way, oh, yeah, I love your hazel eyes, just like Haas's, or just like, Osama's eyes. You have Osama bin Laden's eyes, babe. Maybe that one's too extreme, but for some reason, the comparing her to a masculine and anything masculine, she immediately thinks you don't like her, but you're probing. You're trying to fuck her, but maybe you're probing. You're like, you look like a man. Like maybe in different lighting, I'd fuck you. So she's going to start working with you. She's like, okay, I'm not going to let you fuck, but if I wear different makeup, does it make my eyes look more feminine? She's going to try and fix the problem and then walk out of your life. But you never actually let her fix the problem without giving her a new problem. You got like man shoulders. This is only cruel if you're lying. You can lie about career and your identity. Don't lie about the things you don't like about her. You'll notice the things you don't like about her. When you're honest about the things you don't like about her, she immediately thinks you're trying to fix her life. Hey, I don't like you wearing that fucking gray dress. What are you, fucking blob? That's fucking stupid. Change into the other one, have a bit of an argument, your girlfriend changes. She immediately goes, this guy's the truth. He makes me look hotter, makes me feel prettier, younger. I love it. But if you always say, honey, you look great. You don't look fat. He's always lying to me. I cannot trust this guy. Was he like this with every girl? They need to feel targeted. They need to know why women never leave manipulative men is because they actually look at them like, you're the only man on earth to take time to study my mind. How deep are you trying to go? And aren't you afraid? Because you have the risk of falling in love with her. You have the risk of finding out too much and not loving her. There's so much risk with that. And she goes, what makes you so curious? Are you sent from God? Why did the other men not know what Zerka knows how to trigger me and he does it on purpose. And that's when you literally drop elite level fucking game. Babe, I don't give a fuck. You go cancel me. I don't give a fuck. I love it when you cry. I love it. Gets my dick hard. Go tell your mom. I don't give a fuck. I like all your forms. When you're mad, I want to fuck you when you're mad. I want to fuck you when you're crying. I want to fuck you when you're happy. I like all the forms. You're a fucking Mona Lisa. I want to see every fucking shade, bitch. Immediately, it's the whole of her flaws that you are swallowing, but you are not tolerating. You still, I don't want you fucking angry. You're still nitpicking, but you're saying, I'll take the whole thing as long as I can fine tune things. Now, when women get that idea that you're taking the whole of her, they think you're not leaving them. That's when they want babies, marriage, right? That's when you're long term. And that's why and every time I meet a girl, even at the bar, and everyone here has seen me do this with the girl I'm with right now, I'm jealous. She'll be like, you just met me. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm jealous. What are you going to do? And she starts laughing like, shut up. I don't give a fuck. I'm jealous. She already knows I have a ballistic personality. She knows what she's getting. She knows I'm ballistic. She's seen me on the internet or whatever. She's been with other influencers and stuff. She knows this is the crazy one. Oh, I can't talk to other guys. No, look at the fucking, look at your shoes. Don't talk to other guys. And address her friends. Remember, if your girlfriend or wife has friends, she's a whore. Even if she never does anything, she's a whore. Even if, dude, all she has to do is go to brunch and she's a whore. 80% of the consumer market is targeted towards women. They hold the credit card. Even Gillette commercials for men are targeted to the feminine principle. They hold the credit card. We fuck them and throw the credit card at them. That means the whole world is trying to psychically rape your girlfriend or wife. And the brainwashed zombies that watch TV are her friends. You just dump John. You should just fuck that guy. That's where all cheating comes from. Study thousands of years of civilizations and find the real reason of why female sexuality has always been suppressed. Why liberating it at the highest purchasing power, we have highest levels of despair, grief, depression, and anxiety. Why? I thought we freed them. They can vote. They can fuck anyone. They don't want it. We don't want it. God hates it. You're going to be a man. You're going to be first a caveman to her, and second, a little herbivore kind of money-making Jewish guy. Okay? As in, you can do the nerdy part, but you can kill too. That is who Zerka is. That's actually what separates Andrew Tate from Dan Bilzerian. Why didn't Dan Bilzerian get a big buzz? You can say algorithm, CIA, whatever. But the real reason is Dan Bilzerian sits here. It's Dan. Andrew Tate sits here. Now we have infinite conversation, right? It's a dork in a kickboxing loadout. That's exactly what we want in a guy, right? Maybe with hair. Women need to be conquered. Watch me conquer this bitch. I've compared her to a man. Oh, you got Haz's eyes. Her guard is already like, my guard is down. Like, wait, John, can you be sweeter? I'm actually a sweetheart. I'm not going to hit back. She doesn't know what to do. Look how many fucking donations I was getting back then. I was always killing it. 20 fucking thousand a month.
Lebanese brother.
Well, what makes you feel better? I just took a DNA test and I do have Lebanese in me.
And what else?
I have Syrian. I have Yemeni. I have.
Any Albanian in you? Sorry.
So she said, actually, if it makes you feel any better, you have a bit of Lebanese in me, a little bit of Syrian in me, I think a little bit of Italian. And I said, you have any Albanian in you? And I giggled, as in, I'm inside you, bitch. And I don't say anything. Look at her reaction. She said, oh no, we can change that real quick. No, I'm joking. And as she's smiling, what is comedy to the woman? It's play. Can anyone be funny? Yes. But no one can tell the truth. The truth is fucking hilarious. For example, there's no joke. Guard yourself. Don't laugh. Black men do all the fucking crime. There's no punchline. There's no joke. That's just the truth. They do all the fucking crime. It's kind of funny, right? Like they're this much of the population and they're just fucking, all the crooks are black guys. There's no joke there. I just fucking thought of it randomly. That's how funny the truth is to women, right? And remember, if you can get her to say faggot with you privately, come on, just say it. That bad influence, that peer pressure, that older figure, hey, have your first beer or whatever. Immediately, that's a test to see if she'll fuck you, right? Or if she won't say the word, she don't trust you, or she doesn't want to go down in life for your cock. Some girls is like, I know Zerka's going to ruin my life, but I'll just go down for him anyway. Say faggot. Say faggot. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of tests we're going to have in this program to get you guys to kind of poke the girls on the dates that you guys go on. But really, I hate dating, all this scam dating stuff. I hate how they have little gimmicks and shit tests. Yeah, we'll have all that after we understand the male and the female principle and the male and the female brain that we all have, right? how it works under the state of arousal. Again, that's play. So that's why comedy is linked to sex. Arousal is a state of play. Comedy is a state of play. We're going to have a whole spider web linking everything to the word play, which Carl Jung said play. Women are not capable of thinking. They're only capable of play. Now, that's very sexist and stuff, but listen, this word play is everything. Not just to play with your son or daughter. When you play with your career, you're in a fucking penthouse killing it. When you play with your boxing, you become Floyd fucking Mayweather. It's not just working hard, it's loving it. When you love something, you play with it. I love jacking my dick, I play with it. Play is everything on earth. Play makes masters out of the hard workers, right? When grinders are done spinning their tires and they learn different methods, they change their angle of attack, the spinning takes them off and into the fucking stars they go. Play is everything. We need women in a state of play, always. That's why I don't talk about what you do for a living. I say, you have a funny looking toe. No, that one. And I don't know if it's funny looking, but they're always insecure about something. So they go, I know, like my pinky, my dad used to, that's it. She will give you the ammo. All you gotta do is throw the smoke screen. You have a funny looking toe. She'll tell you which toe. State of play on the date versus rigid. Yeah, ooh. My dad is actually an attorney too. Fucking gay ass, fucking red pill shit.
You're actually cool. I'm not gonna. Okay, I was worried you're a sensitive one. Okay, sick.
I'm joking. I
You
just
can
like to
joke
make
here.
jokes.
Oh,
I'm
that's
joking.
crazy. Yo,
That's a huge one you'll see me do. I was worried you're a sensitive girl. Are you sensitive? Immediately you'll see me do this with every girl, especially liberal women that I'm trying to fuck. Never fuck them, by the way. I just like to play with fire. Are you sensitive? Are you weak? Nobody wants to be called weak. They all say no. Oh, so I can say like the F slur right now? Well, like you're gonna break down and cry and try and cancel me? No, I'm not gonna do that. I just think it's immature when you're being a faggot. Everyone in the room starts laughing. But I prepped her for the awkward. You can't just walk in there and call the bitch a faggot. Although that's funnier. You want to weaken their shield. Halo, right? Shields down. That's what you want.
quit your life, do something fucking mad, and just fuck.
Yo, quit your life, do something. So I'm giving her advice, dad advice, and I'm not happy with her, but I'm leaning back intentionally, putting my arm up with shades. This is showing, again, indifference is the loadout for when you meet her, right? You're the carnivore that can kill anything. Oh my God, it's Zerka. Oh, he's just bored today. He's like a bored lion. He's indifferent. He's not going to kill me. Maybe I'll have my kids. We start with indifference. And it really doesn't change after that, but we add a bunch more loadouts and tools. And remember, she's talking to me. I lean back. I look around. Her anxiety's dropping. What? Really, Stacy? Her anxiety's rising. Look at the rappers that get the girls. I know they're all fucking retarded. They do better than other celebrities who... Why? Because they're so delusional, they think they're the shit. Everyone on earth told me I'm delusional every day, so much that my ears hurt. Now my ears, they don't hurt, but it's always loud. I was told I was delusional for my whole life, and now everyone who said it, I can't even hear them over the V8. I have a fucking Ferrari downstairs. The delusional win. As long as you understand energy manipulation and how to sublimate your anger, your depression, your anxiety into your career. If you have a plan of attack, delusion is perfect. No plan, just sit in your room. I want to be like Zerka. Maybe I'll turn on a camera and talk. And yeah, it's not like Zerka read a book or anything. He just turns the camera on and talks, right? No. I sounded profound before I read books because I was listening to a bunch of Jordan Peterson, all those fucking guys I used to. When I read books, I understood everything. Because when you read a book, you have a monopoly on the subject nobody wants to read. If you watch a movie, yeah, you can have an idea that everyone else had and does YouTube videos on. When you read a book, that idea is yours. You can write a book, you can make a movie, you have an original idea through your lens, which is always authentic. You need to understand dropping your anxiety to zero, I learned this from reading the psychology of why women are obsessed with watching serial killer. No man sits in their home late at night watching some fucking serial killer. Have you seen that? They watch serial killer stuff to go to bed. And they're still afraid to get in the elevator with a black guy, as they should be. But why? Why can they do that? Why would they watch that? Wouldn't that put them on edge? Very interesting how fucking stupid they are. Another thing is they're getting aroused by it too, right? When a woman loves you, you'll know because she'll invoke rape play into the bedroom. Even if she's never done it before, she's like, "Oh, do you want to? I need to trust you." Why women like rough sex, that carnivore shit? It's the only time they can test the male's strength because they're not gonna fist fight you. And if they're like, "Oh, he's up, yo, you're fucking, oh, my wrist, and you're bruising me," and yeah, you could beat the shit out of a guy at that nightclub. Like, I think, yeah, my pussy's yours. This psychology is sexist and buried and never allowed to be talked about. And frankly, it's really boring. It takes fucking 400 pages to find some fucking golden nugget of info. So I'm glad I did fucking footnotes and repackaged this. And honestly, I want this program to be expensive. I'm fucking putting my life's work into this, and I want it to be kind of like, this is the best fucking program. You know how many fucking times we've canceled this program, this shooting? How much money all of our teams have spent just because I didn't feel like doing it? And they're like, "What do you mean you don't feel like doing it?" I'm like, I'm telling you, when I feel like doing this, immediately we're starting. Because I'm not doing it half-ass energy, half-ass notes. We're doing it perfect once, because I don't want to do it a million times. Okay, I've got other business ventures I want to take care of. You're going to master women, and it comes from mastering the self. Because the woman is ultimately buying you. She says, "I want to date you, Zherka. You can fuck me." What does it mean when a girl says, "I'll be Zherka's girlfriend"? She's saying, "I'm inferior because I'll never date down. I will never date a McDonald's worker, but Zherka will marry a McDonald's worker," especially if she's a cute little virgin, right? All of us would. No woman would marry a McDonald's working 30-year-old man. Never has happened. They're all liars. And if they do, it's 2 years and they leave him, or it's big problems. Master yourself. Who you are is your career. And your career has to be linked somehow to God and helping people. Because if it's just money, 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 you end up you'll be kissing a wall very soon.
Can meet before COVID and shit restrictions become worse, right? Change your life.
Change my life. I like my life.
No, man, I can see in your eyes you've been waiting for me, right? Like I'm a genie in a bottle right now, right?
I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. You're Albanian.
That's racially motivated. What does that mean? What the fuck? You had one bad experience with some Albanian from Miami, yeah?
No, not me. I just watched my best friend go through some shit with an Albanian guy, and I was like, not for me.
Was he cute?
Not really.
Well, fuck him then. I want to fight him, okay?
He's a little crazy. Do you live with your parents?
Yes, actually, they're waiting.
Aw,
for you.
man.
They're waiting
just
for
like
you.
him.
My mom is waiting for you right now. Ma!
So she said, "Do you live with your parents?" And I said, "Yes." And I'm leaning back, very, very like relaxed. And she goes, "Oh man, not you too." And I'm like, "They're waiting for you right now." When women say, "Do you live with your parents? Do you work minimum wage? These shit tests, double down. Zherka, aren't you like a racist? I am actually thinking of signing up for the KKK if you want to drive me. Right? I don't have a car right now because I live with my mom. The double downing immediately reminds them how fucking stupid they are. And then you say, "No, I don't live with my parents, you fucking dumb Jew bitch." You have to remind her that none of her shit tests are going to work on you, and never argue with a woman. I love arguing with women because it's fun, but not a real one. Zherka, aren't you like this? Aren't you like... Yeah, I am. Dismissive. Watch any of my clips. Zherka, aren't you like fucking a teenager right now? Yeah. I'm dismissive because if I engage and argue like Andrew Tate and all these guys who argue with women online, it's showing you feel equal for the battle. where you're not going to fight a child. And she's, the woman's got a brain of a child. Arthur Schopenhauer and all the greatest intellectuals of all time since Plato have all agreed on one thing, that a woman in her full adult state has the mind of a child, really, like a very intelligent child. Or a very stupid man.
Wouldn't that be great if we were like making out in front of my mom?
No,
So now I'm laughing at her.
Oh.
that's disrespectful.
How tall is you?
5'2", unfortunately.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo, stand up. No way.
Bro,
What the
stop.
fuck? Stand up.
No. You make fun
it's
of
a
me.
bad thing? 5'2" is a good thing.
No, it's not. It's a bad thing.
So she's like, I'm 5'2", and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? No way. As in like, whoa, that's crazy. It's big news. We don't know if it's good or bad, but I said, stand up right now. Or stand up, whatever. I said, really, I'm saying I'm the authority, right? I'm the guy at the strip club. You're going to dance for me, bitch. That's the attitude in a soft tone, right? And manipulation is not one-sided. Either she's manipulating the man out of the money and time and resources, or you're manipulating to get the box before she takes those things from you.
Oh, you want to be tall?
Yes, I feel compact.
Why? Why do you not want to be 5'2"? You're like Dora.
Thank you. Because
That's cute.
tall
Who doesn't
girls
like
have it
cute?
easier. There's like a slender and like a skinny.
So I'm
You know,
gonna look
my
like your dad.
So why don't you want to be 5'2"? You're like Dora. No, it's cute. No. I'm like downplaying it, you know, because 5'2" is kind of hot too for me, but at least. Why I am linking her to my best friend. You have my best friend, my hairy best friend Haz's eyes that you know of. You're like Dora. You're cute. When you push a sexy woman into the category of cute, it's little sister. Now, when you pick up a woman, you're her older brother. When you want to keep her, you're her dad. That's how it goes. Okay, and write that one down. That's not like something you should just, oh yeah, I heard it, and write it down, bitch. Right? It's like when you listen to certain music, you channel into that mode. Like, oh, I feel like a rapper. Now I'm ready to go on a date and blah, blah. No. Have sequences in your head of you and your crush actually being blood related, siblings, and how you guys would interact. And it'll help you on the date. Kind of baby sister her. That's just the beginning. Then you level up to the full authority figure, which is the dad. Right? Unless it's a hoe. If it's a hoe, immediately go to the authority figure of the dad. Right? Because they won't take that older brother shit that's kind of like, you know, not as stern. More playful, right? But you link hot girls to the word cute. Right? Never call a girl beautiful either. The best you can do is, actually, you are pretty in this photo. You see what I did? In this photo. 99 other photos I'm not satisfied with, bitch. That's all she heard. That's all she heard. Right? Oh, you should do that kind of hair. This is fine. I was about to say, I don't like this. I was like, this is fine. And I'm telling the truth. I don't do that red pill shit where I'm doing a negative for the sake of a negative. That's kind of cringe. I don't want pussy if I want to be feeling cringe. I'm actually an autosexual, so I have to be. She'd say Zerka when I'm fucking you, bitch. I need to know Zerka's in the room fucking her so I can even maintain erection. I turn myself on. My voice turns myself on. My content, everything. When you're an autosexual, any bitch you can get, right? You got to really learn how to become more of that, right? And how did I become that? It comes back to the thing that kills depression, anxiety is identity. Right? When I'm the best blacksmith in town, I know what I'm waking up in the morning for. When I wake up and I don't know who I am I a basketball player or a stoner or a YouTuber? I'm doing a little Fuzi too, man. That's when your mind is fucking raped. You need a strong sense of identity, and that really comes down to career. She has been boxed as my best friend's eyeballs and the word cute. So I've taken her down from her pedestal. Right? Trinity. Looks and hygiene, picking up weights and smelling good and, right, all that. That's one component. The second is network, the biggest one. Zerka with a bunch of girls on Instagram. Oh my God, if he's a player and he has a bunch of fucking women around him, he doesn't rape them? He can't. He's always getting his dick sucked. I'm safe for them. But if I stay with the incel that paid for my OnlyFans for $5.99 in a dark room, that guy's never been around a woman. What's he gonna do to me? That's why they like players. Good looks, hygiene is 1, network is 2, and the final one. When you have the network and the looks, what is the final one? Status. John Zerk. Hey, it's John Zerk. Yo, can I take a picture with you? Nah, bitch. You can't take a fucking picture. I'm doing fucking blow, bitch. There's blow in my nose. You can't take. You don't know who the fuck I am? Hey, waiter. Waiter. You don't know who the fuck I am? Everyone knows who the fuck I am. What did I just do there? What did you just see here? Oh, that's Zerka from like this year or last year. No. That was me when I was 21 with 900 followers, 700 fake Facebook followers. I followed random people, so people thought I was popular. I was a fucking loser. But when I sat down with a woman, I'd be like, you don't know who the fuck I am? And I'd be in disgust. And I would actually think of like turds. You don't know, you haven't heard of me in Vancouver? Yo, Mo! I had dirty Muslim friends. I still do. Yo, Mo, she hasn't heard of me. This is what my boys do. Of course she hasn't heard of you, bro. She's a fucking nobody. I was around Saudis. They're the snake oil Silk Road salesmen that taught me all this fucking shit. Who are you then? I'm a nobody. Don't worry about it. We literally fucked all the bitches from the rich dude. By the time the girls found out we're broke, all they had to do was turn the lights on and realize they're in a trap house. It was too fucking dark. Hey, keep the lights off because the landlord doesn't like it right now. And the landlord is his Mo's uncle, right? $23 billion worth uncle, Saudi prince. Mo's uncle was a fucking janitor that never showed up for work because he didn't like the uniform. He's like, I'm better than the uniform. That's how much pussy we got just off confidence. We faked our status. Who fakes their status? I'm not going to say who in Miami. Certain people rent Ferraris to live the life. They take certain pictures. Those guys don't get pussy. They're just faking it. No, they get way more pussy than you, bro. Way more. And I'm the guy who hates that fake shit. I'll never lie. So people buy a fucking course. I make more money lying like I'm going to burn in hell. Listen. Fake it till you make it only works if that's actually someone grinding for the life they want. If it's a lazy guy, it's fucking stupid. Still kind of works to get some pussy. Yes, you can fake status. But what you'll notice is it's not worth the time and energy of actually obtaining status. That's what's worth it. Myron from Fresh and Fit, right? Love him to death. Went from a cop to a clouded up YouTuber. He understood, the cop status versus the YouTuber. I want women in my life, and, he understood exactly what he's doing. Status. Network of friends. Hey, we're going out. Your friends become her friends. And remember, she breaks up with you, none of your friends stay with her ever again. That's the kind of friends you want around you. So she's losing the whole world, the nest, the penthouse, everything. Friends, network, and looks. That is the trinity that gets every woman. When you max out looks, for example, a bodybuilder always has a sexy girl, never maintains her, never sustains her, eventually gets cheated on, never gets married, never has multiple bitches without them fighting with each other, because he maxed out one fucking bar in the MMO. A guy with a ton of network is a club promoter, fucks a bunch of women, can never sustain them, watches them all leave him for someone who has network and status. It's not even looks. It could be like some ugly dude. Network and status, bind it together, that duality, I'm not going to lie, it does 80% of the job. Like, people are like, oh, Zerka, you're a good-looking guy. Do I do better than DJ Khaled? Only because, I'm working hard to? Hey, I'm having phone calls, I'm trying. That guy's not even trying, that fat-ass fucking destroying me. Status. Network. Right? That's what he has. Status is finance, by the way. Make no mistake about it. Why I don't like to use the word finance like all these fucking red pill retards is if you use the word finance, what you're really saying is someone with $500 million who sells a crypto NFT, a bathing ape monkey or whatever the fuck, that incel in his room is getting pussy. No, he's not, because he's not going for low-level pussy. I got $500 million, so I want the Instagram pussy that's nice, that Zerka has. Yeah, that pussy is with Logan Paul, having fun. She doesn't give a fuck about your 500 million. Because now that you want high-level pussy, beautiful women, their DMs are open to other people with money. Yeah, but I have $500 million more dollars than Logan Paul. They're retards. They don't even see it like that. Women don't see actual money. They just see the fucking penthouse and stuff. This is how stupid women are. You could take a woman to a $1 million penthouse, right? Or a $10 million penthouse. But my $1 million penthouse looks nicer. It's more new. There's a few friends here, a few girls. We have a ton of fun, music. She stays with me every single time. And a lot of times they don't even realize that the other one is $9 million more. It's fucking stupid they are. Because women see finance as IKEA couch, furniture, whereas men see it as their power level and status level. I have $1 million, therefore I'm a Super Saiyan. I have 10 million, I'm Super Saiyan 3. Men attach it to all the components of arousal and everything that goes into dating. Let's carry on. So I said, well, I'm going to look like your dad. I linked it because every woman, according to Freud, wants to marry their dads. You know, we're going to go with that. Well, really, the dad is the first archetype of a male they see. Like you saw your mom when you came out the womb. That's why if your mom was like, let's say my mom's never said a cuss word. Fuck, faggot, nothing. I've never heard it come out of her mouth. Not even the lower level ones. So every time I met a woman, I said, bitch, you're a whore. You know, I'm used to like the first female I've ever seen on earth, never swearing, and you cussed 5 times in the first sentence. Like, you look very ratchet to me. I'm sure a lot of red pill guys have those kind of moms, right? Like, where they don't swear, they're a lot more like, you know? Does your mom say fuck or anything? Yeah. I mean, the one time I've ever heard my mom swear is talking about an American woman, where that's the only time I'll ever hear my mom say the word whore. So she goes to the extreme one. But even then, she like preps you for it. She goes, well, she's and then eventually she gets frustrated and, you know, tries to warn me, right? And my mom's very soft. She doesn't like my fascist energy. But when it comes to dating, she goes, you know, son, I like the red armband. Because she wants to guard her son, right? You should want to guard your son. Now look at this. Not only do I compare to her dad, look what else I do that's very sneaky.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna look like your dad.
You and I are a fucking circus. Dude, you know what's crazy is we both look kind of cartoony, right?
So I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, as in, when you say that's crazy, you're really saying I'm not interested, right? The next line I say, you and I are a fucking circus. And she giggles. As in, like, oh, he doesn't want to date me. He's leaning back, uninterested, indifferent, and thinks we're a circus together. He's putting images in my head of us not being romantic together, being like goofs. Again, back into play. Romance is when you're the dad. We're in fucking older brother mode. Older brother, there's no romance between male, female, right? The only romance is that we're breaking the touch barrier as soon as we meet them. I guess you can call that physical romance. I don't know. I don't call it. We are entering the archetype in her mind of her older brother. That is the state of play and protection, but really play. We have a secret, and we'll keep going.
Cartoony.
Like, we look like cartoons, you and I.
How?
I don't know. It's just like if people saw us on the street, like we look like assholes. Like mean people, right?
Oh, like jerks.
What were you
Like
thinking of an
people don't fuck with each.
Yo, you're weird. I meant like mean people.
Okay. I mean, people already think that about me. That's why they don't approach me. They're like, you look intimidating. I'm definitely not.
Are you 25?
26.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So you're like, you're past that phase, right?
What phase?
Whatever.
Like the hoe phase?
Rule number one for all people, but really women, if you find yourself funny, she finds you funny. A lot of times you'll hear a girl say to me, I'm not laughing at it, John. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing that you're laughing at that. Your laugh is making me, I don't care, bitch. You're still getting that pussy wet for me laughing.
Yeah.
I've always been in a relationship. I've never had a hoe phase.
Oh my god, yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
Close
I
that
believe all you
window.
guys when you say
Oh,
that.
should I get up?
What the
Bro,
last
y'all
guy
want to give
look
me my
like?
timeline?
What did the last guy look like?
My last boyfriend?
Yeah.
He was white and Hispanic.
And how tall?
He's like 6 foot.
Oh my god.
Basically, I'm implying that all women are hoes. When she said, I've only been in relationships, so yeah, I believe that. You immediately want to say that as in, I'm not afraid of you. I will challenge you. I am your boyfriend / husband who will say no hoe shit in my house. You're not going to say, oh, wow, that's interesting. You've never had a hookup. Even if you know she's never had a hookup, you go, psst, as in, prove it to me. And then she goes, man, I got to keep talking to him until when he doesn't find me being a hoe, that's when I'll leave him. Yeah, by then you're sucking my cock.
He's fucking tiny. Okay, what did he do for a living?
He's in the military.
What the fuck? So he's making $6 an hour? Yikes. At least he served his country, right? Oh, is he gonna fight me? Is he a tough Marine?
No, he's not even a Marine. It's bad. He's
Oh, he
Coast
works
Guard.
with tech? Is he working with RC drones? What's he do? I'm kidding. Hey,
So I come from a military family. I respect military men, but I don't care. When she said my ex is military, I go, oh, so he makes $6 an hour? Anything she says, I will make fun of, as in I'm challenging him. Either physically, financially, and any which way, he is the enemy. Okay? And never make it personal where she goes, wow, he's fighting my battles for me. No, it's personal because he was inside of your woman, even though she's not your woman right now. It could be anyone. She could say nice things about the waiter. That's the enemy now. So she goes, oh, it's not personal. He doesn't hate guys in the army or my ex or anything. He's just got a sword drawn to anyone who's trying to get inside of me because this is a jealous man, right? Jealous and territorial. Every woman's dream is a jealous husband. They lie that, oh, jealousy is a turnoff. And what are they trying to teach us? Actually, what's funny is you'll never even see the biggest feminists and liberals and leftists, moderates, whatever. They'll never say a jealous husband's a turnoff. Nobody can make that lie. They just like find ways to talk around it, but they all agree, right? And then women try and say, well, just a little. Not really. You women fucking date and marry murderers from prison. We men don't do that. You guys love these psychopathic, jealous types, right?
tell him to leave me alone, all right? I don't fight.
Nah, he's not a
I don't
problem.
fight someone 6 foot. Right?
Okay, so now she's dying laughing because I said, oh, your ex is a military guy. That means he makes $6 an hour. She's like, what did I say? I'm like, oh, 60. So he's making $6 an hour. And she starts laughing. And I go, well, at least he's serving his country. You see the tone manipulation? If I said it fast, it comes off as high anxiety. I'm afraid to talk to her. She's the authority. Yes, teacher. So, well, at least he serves his country. But the tone manipulation, well, at least he serves his country. Do you see how that punchline is hard? Not only is it funnier, there's meaning to what you're saying. And write this stuff down. This is real value. CNN and Fox News does this. I was a funny guy without doing this. Now I'm perfect because I copied the news anchors. And I had to really read some old books to understand this. That's like, I was blown away when I saw private interviews of Donald Trump where he sounds way more intelligent than when he's giving his populist message, his speech to the people. And I was like, whoa, he dumbs it down that much? Yeah, I mean, most people are very low IQ. It works. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But if you add content and to what you say as well, You're fucking invincible. Remember, the approach you're learning here is nonchalant, lean back. Stacy, you want to go on a date? Now, fuck you, we'll take Amy. I still want you, Stacy. Don't let Amy win. That's exactly the Zerka dating approach. I've mastered this, but I didn't have the words. And so when I looked at other people's dating stuff, I was like, oh, this is all garbage, red pill. Dismissive, direct, dismissive. This is the only thing you should remember when approaching a girl. Direct, dismissive, or dismissive, direct, meaning, I want you. Okay, I'll take her instead. I want you, I'm direct, I want to get inside, I'm a man, but abundance, I live in abundance. I have a bunch of options. Don't let my directness fade, right? Don't let it fade. These dating coaches who go direct with all these fucking tricks and stuff like that, dude, even if it works, do you really want to do all that work? Or do you want to do what I'm doing? Okay? There's a reason we call it retard riz. We want to win as retards because we're playing against, right? We're on the field like hockey, right? Or ice rink, right? Not field hockey. Let's say it's an ice rink. We're on the ice with fucking retards. So we're going to use retard riz, right? If you can't explain it to your grandmother, you don't understand it. Simplify. That's all you have to do in life. Who simplifies the most in the boxing arena? Floyd Mayweather. That's why he masters the jab. That's why he's the greatest. It's always back to basics. And the basics are, she's a retard. You're going to give her comfort, security, status for arousal. The security and comfort is like the network. Looks, we'll worry about that later. Okay. By the way, if you're not in shape, go take steroids. Just go cheat, bro. We don't have time for your fat ass to get on a treadmill. Just go cheat, bro.
You big chillin'.
Why are you so confident? Like, what is it? Like, what happened to you?
I'm not confident.
Yes, you are. You know, I'm the most sought after. It sounds weird, but I have the most DMs on this website and YouTube combined. And I've barely been on this website. I've been banned so much, but...
So immediately when she says that her ex is an army guy, but he's kind of like in non-combative role and he's not a strong guy, she said, immediately I said, no, I'll tell him to leave me alone. I stopped being aggressive because I found out that the enemy is weak. I'm not a bully, right? I'm the hero, but really I'm the villain inside of her pussy, right? She only knows I'm a villain when I'm coming. Hey! I don't actually like you! Boom, inside of her, right? She's enjoying it too much to hit me at that moment. By the time she opens her eyes, oh, I'm gone. I'm literally in the car with her sister fucking her.
It's crazy to me.
You had a sound effect?
Most girls choke talking to me. I can't believe I'm talking to them. And you're just like, you know, for you, this is like chess. You're just chilling.
I wasn't lying to you when I said I was in sales.
What does sales mean? Like you're in a kiosk
I used to
at the
sell
mall?
freaking Audis and Porsches. This shit's nothing to me.
Well, when you say sales, it sounds like you work at the mall. You should just say you
No,
work...
sir. I used to sell $100,000 cars, $200,000-$300,000 cars. This shit's nothing to me. I'm gonna be myself. You take it or leave it.
You're
Period.
so submissive. You even called me sir. You called me sir.
So when I say to women, wow, it's crazy. A lot of women actually, they get like, they build their, and see how I'm slowing it down? Women can't take that speed. And it's bad for you. That speed actually makes you nervous. So, you know, it's crazy, Amy, how like most women actually like, now it sounds stupid. I'm not going to say it, fuck it. You want to hear it? Okay.
That's fine.
Why did you call
think
me
that's
sir?
submissive?
For Twitter.
That's just what I say.
For
Everyone
today.
in chat
Oh
knows
my
this.
god, that's so good. That is so good of you. God bless you. Oh my god.
She didn't sell Audis and Porsches.
She did.
Her tits did.
No,
Don't
thank
listen to
your
this dumb
mother.
bitch.
She did
I
like
need you to give me a reason to take the shot right now.
Anything anyone says, any girl, I used to sell these cars. Oh, at the mall? John, I was a model. What, a hand model? A toe model? We always bring it down, as in, I'm not your fucking subscriber, bitch. Whatever you do is stupid to me.
Oh, I know. I just got partnered.
Shot. Cheers. You really did just get partnered?
So she called me sir, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't hear anything about your career. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking at your tits, dumb bitch. Immediately, she's getting the idea that he's not listening to me. He's just trying to paint an image of us either dating, married, or fucking, or a mixture of all. But she knows it's mostly fucking. So I'm like, whoa, you're so submissive. You just called me sir. Was it like by accident? Was it? Immediately, here's your Scooby snack, dumb bitch. I'm rewarding her for being submissive. Now, a lot of girls would be like, okay, I'm going to stop calling you sir and stuff to challenge it and go, you're one of those. Like, what the fuck? Now it's like, now I know what your game plan is. I corner them with that. You can't fuck the bitch. You can have an awkward sex session, which is not even sex. You're farming trauma, which is going to make it worse for the next date you're on. It has to be casual, all sex. Really, it should be in a marriage, but look at the world we live in, we coping. It has to be casual. The date, the phone call, the talking, the sex, everything. It has to be like that state of play, right?
Yeah, because I was the most toxic on the website, so they didn't give it for years. For 2 years, or 2.5 years, I think, or 3 years, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be really mean. Like, I used to, get in calls like this, and then I would, call you ugly and stuff.
Okay, but I just got partnered, so I'm gonna take a shot for both of us. Literally,
When
just
did
like
you
2
get
days
partnered?
ago. Literally 2 days ago.
You're lying. You're trying
No,
to
I
fit in.
swear to God, I
You don't
literally
even have
just.
a check mark.
She said, give me a reason why I should take this shot right now. She's playful. She's winning me over too. Really, I just want to fuck. She won me over from the thumbnail. Right? It could have been a fucking doll. And I'd be like, I'll fucking rub my cock against that like my couch. But she said, give me a reason to take this shot. Hee hee. And I said, because I just got partnered on Twitch. Bottoms up. So I made it about me again. Everything will be about the man. That's what she wants to be, the moon gravitating the earth, if you believe in that nonsense. She wants to gravitate you. Period. Everything about you, right? When she goes, I don't know, does this dress make me look hotter? Which color do you want? And you go, no, what the fuck? You always buy my favorite color. I don't give a fuck how you look. She goes, well, he likes blue. Like, Zerka really likes blue. Zerka's name in Arabic means blue eyes. And Zerka, and they start doing that. It's always linked to you, right? And she goes, what should I order food? You go, steak. She goes, no, that's what you have. And you go, just have it. Just have the steak so I have extra in case you're being a fucking bratty bitch and need some cock tonight, right? That's when they get the horniest, when you say that shit to them. Or sometimes I even add, just when they're not talking, stop talking, whore. It's so out of the blue, they start giggling uncontrollably. But we build the rapport through play, through this E-series. Once you have that, you're having fun on a date, which is fucking damn near impossible because, fun shouldn't cost $400 for a fucking, what is this? You ate a fucking, she eats a fucking snail and it's $400. So, yeah. They're all hookers, by the way. You're paying for pussy.
Yes, I do. Go on my profile right now. Pull
Type
that
in
shit
your
up.
chat.
Fine, see, watch this.
You actually listen to me. I'm testing you. You're such a sub. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat.
Relax, bro. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not a sub. I pegged
You're
my
a
last
huge-
ex.
You didn't
want me to
peg
get into
him.
details?
You pegged that
Listen.
military guy?
Yes, I did. Look at that check mark.
Why
That
did
bitch
you
is
peg him?
beautiful.
What the fuck?
Look at this. Do you see that check mark?
Wow, mashallah.
Gorgeous.
Okay, drink.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, wait, no, though, for real. You said, you're Albanian?
Mm-hmm. I am so fucking Albanian that I wake up angry. I'm always angry. Even when
Wait.
I'm happy, I'm angry.
Oh my God, you're such a sub, I said. I told her, I always give commands. Hey, can you give me that right now? Never. Amy, can you pass me that? The fuck? Amy, do your job. Even in her house, when you sit down in her house, I need water. She goes, what the fuck? Are you dying? You need water? She starts thinking, well, get it yourself. Well, she brings you the water, highest level of submission. Never just accept it. This is what you do. Yeah. Give me that cup. Slowly grab it. As in, I wanted the water to arouse myself. And she notices I didn't even take a sip ever. She goes, holy fuck, this guy is like, what is he doing? She brings you the water. She's probably fucking you that night.
I need to
Even
know.
when I kiss, right, I'm angry. I'm like, what the fuck is she kissing?
Wait. So your family, they're Muslim.
Not really. They don't really practice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's only me that I need you in hijab. That's cool.
So she said here, and this is like a lot of pickup artists just don't do the like minor details, which really the minor details build into the fucking crescendo of dating. She's like, wait, you said you're Albanian? And I was like this. Mm-hmm. You need, most of your answers to your crush will be 4 seconds delay. You're not answering on her time, not her rhythm. Never, it's not precision, like, oh, she spoke, I spoke. You answer when you want to answer. That's indifference. You're direct for yourself. When she talks to you, you're indirect, you're kind of dismissive. So she goes, well, what do you want to eat? Anything. Your answers to her will either be, huh, or no. That's how you answer your crush, right? Where it's either neutral or negative, never positive. She sits on your lap, taps you on your head, gets playful, and then she's like about to kiss you, but then she gets up, walks away, she's like teasing you. Then you, again, dismissive, lean back, as in you don't want more to grab her and lean forward, but you're direct with your dismissive energy. You go like this, that's fucking hot. You're a hot bitch. You're rewarding the behavior, and you're rewarding it in a hyper direct, you're a hot bitch, that's hot bitch, that's toxic. And you're never shooting the compliment. You're loading it slowly with tone. You're a hot bitch. You see how she has to wait for the compliment because I am manipulating tone. No other pickup artist talks about this. Why? Because if they tried to, they would look so cringe. You see this and you go, well, I kind of saw what Zerka is saying. If you've seen my content, you've seen that a million times. You go, oh my God, even that's deliberate? Everything I do is deliberate. Right now, there's bitches sitting with me. That's how imaginative I am. I have like a photographic kind of memory, only linked to things I'm interested in, where my dopamine is going back and forth, right? It's not really for math and stuff like that, right? That's why I hired Jews. Remember, when I was mastering pickup, it wasn't reading statistics. I was working in a nightclub, watching people, still sucked. Closed myself in a dark bathroom every night when I would be high on anything, any drug or whatever the fuck they gave me that fucking week. And I play music loud. Boom, 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 because I don't know, very depressed, want to escape from the world. I needed to do something that still affects my real world. I would just focus and women would appear in my mind in the darkness, almost like I'm hallucinating. My crush would be there and certain girls at the bar and blurry faces. And I would strike out with my crush, with this joke, with that. Certain songs would remind me of certain parts of my night. And then I would say the joke that made her laugh. And every time that weekend I went to the club, it would manifest almost word for word. The joke would always be a different topic. So if the joke was about girls, it would be about women. Something a little different. And shade's different, but I would see the opening because I had practiced it and I knew what made her laugh. How did I know what made her laugh? I didn't know anything about her. I was studying what makes most women in the club laugh. And I saw this fucking guy. I forgot where I saw this. It was like rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors at the club. This looked nerdy. This is a businessman. He's not a nerd. But I was like, what the fuck's he doing? And then He won her fucking pussy. It started soaking, and we had all wet signs had to go. We had fucking firefighters, everyone trying to save us from. We got flooded because he said, rock, paper, viper, boom, on her fucking knuckle. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Bro, this bitch had one drink and she was dying laughing. The hottest bitch I've ever seen laughing. And he was so direct, but dismissive. He grabbed his drink, cheers his buddy, and kind of forgot about her for 10 seconds and turned to her and laughed with her as she kept dying laughing. And I was like, oh my God, they're all retards. The bitch is a fucking retard. How the fuck is that funny? I'm funny. What happened? He put the woman in a state of play with directness, like masculine directness, the active principle, masculinity, with a dismissive outcome. The outcome did not matter to this man, but I could see in his eyes, every time she turned his back to him to like grab another drink or something, I fucking the shit out of her, and we'd make eye contact. I'm like, oh, it's your turn. I'll I fuck her after. These guys know what they're doing. Some of these fucking legends, they know what they're doing. And you know what's crazy? If he was to meet me today, he would say, Zerka, here's my white belt. You are the true black belt. He would never believe that he triggered that thought in me, that thought process. He would never believe it. No one would. But sometimes that's all it takes, because then I started seeing that fucking serpent everywhere. Not like no satanic shit, but I started seeing that everywhere. It's like he little sistered her. And then the gates start locking in his house and he becomes her father. Man, that was mind blowing to me. Speaking of blow, 1 second. No, keep it rolling. So I said, I'm so Albanian, I wake up angry. The worst person to live with, pretty much, right? Giving her maximum hyperbolistic flaws. Why? They love when a dude is intentionally giving all of his flaws. No, I'm a fucking cokehead. Amy, you want to fuck me? You don't want to date me. Boom. What she heard is, you can't date me. He wants to date her, Amy. He wants to date me. John wants to date me. Zerka wants to date me. But he doesn't want to put the effort. He doesn't think I'm worth it. Doesn't want to date me. Just wants to fuck me. Who does Zerka want to date? That's a million thoughts in her head like that. You're literally, dude, we'd be so hot together. It'd never work. I have anger issues. You're like a soft liberal. You'd fucking call me a rapist by the end of the night. And the worst part is, I didn't even get to rape. You know what I mean? Basically, maybe don't try that. But what is happening here is I'm the worst person to live with. I didn't say that. I said I wake up angry every day. I even kiss angry. I'm instilling play, right? All romance will be play, right? Even the violent stuff, if we look at Shakespeare or any tragic comedy. But as remember, I didn't just study the female psychology and male psychology and all this stuff. Poetry. I failed every class except PE and poetry in high school. So English I would fail too, but poetry I fucking obsessed over. And it wasn't just for women. I really wanted it for women because for some reason the bitches in poetry class, they would start getting like hornier. It was fucking weird. Like, it's the first time I see something like that in high school. They were usually boring. And I wanted to be like, you know that guy? This guy? Apparently, studying the manipulation of structure, language, syllables, nouns, verbs, simile and metaphor, and what to cut out. For example, if you have a brand like Zerka, let's say I'm a brand, metaphors all the way. I'm Zerka, I'm like a lion. I am a lion. That's the metaphor, I am. That's the power, right? Again, you have that carnivore, herbivore, solar, lunar, hot and cold, right there. Very rare you want to use similes with a woman, right? I'm like the Hulk, babe. I am the Hulk, bitch. I fucking punch your grandmother. What we're doing here is we're really teaching her, I don't just want you. You're getting my flaws up front because I'm so confident I'm still getting that, right? That fucking kitty is devoured. You don't eat pussy, but certainly getting fucking killed. We're up front, direct. But we're leaning back with shades on as we do it. Am I nervous on this call? Yeah. Hate admitting it. Every call I get in with a girl, I'm monitoring my anxiety first before I go to hers, right? And how am I doing that? By taking hers down first. Think about what I just said. If I take down hers first, mine lowers. So it's rapid fire. It's rapid fire, direct, dismissive. And if you watch enough of these videos of mine, you'll be like, wow, he's never tried a different approach. Even if I've failed, I don't switch it up. Because I'll win her over next month and you'll see her name. Oh, bleep sucked Zerka's dick. This is the only approach that matters, right? Especially when you understand the trinity of identity and dating and arousal, right? We went over that. So wait, so you're, I heard her nervous little shake in her voice, right? Oh, it's from her drink, it's from her, that's cope. As soon as I heard that she's nervous talking to me, one, that's a good sign, because she's bringing up family here. She's not nervous that she's in love with me or anything like that. Why is she nervous? Who gives a fuck? The point is you're winning. Now you increase the dismissive, lower, slow motion tone. So she's like, so your family did this? And I'm like, yeah. Why did I respond like that? To bring her back down to zero. Like, she's spiking anxiety again because she's like, oh, this guy's doing good. Maybe he thinks I'm weird. This guy's kind of like really good at talking to girls. I'm the best. Look how much money I make from this.